Okay, so back to the PowerPoint topics here. You might notice this is new. We're going to talk about injection forecasting before we move on to these. So I went ahead and added that bullet. So injection forecasting, in a sense, it's not really a forecast because we're literally just making up an injection schedule. But I'm going to show you how you can do that very quickly and very easily. So when you first jump over to this tab, go ahead and click Reset Injection Tool. That if I had any data here, that data would have been deleted. If I were doing a water flood, I'll open menus for the water flood. I'm doing a CO2. The menu changes to kind of give you context of what you need to be giving it. That's why we have these dynamic menus. It's to make it easier for the user of what am I supposed to be loading in. So there are two options here. There's a constant rate injection schedule and a user specified injection schedule. And that may not seem terribly obvious at first. There's a fairly lengthy explanation and example over here, but I'm going to go ahead and show you a demo. So the constant rate injection schedule allows the user to specify a number of months, a rate, another rate if you're in a CO2 flood, and it's going to build an injection schedule. It looks exactly like that. I'm just going to show off what the tool can do. It's smart enough that it doesn't matter really what you throw at it. So every year we're going to be decreasing. So you can handle pretty much whatever you want. Now, what should I be putting in here? What would be a good guideline? Personally, I like to just come back to my condition OFM data. I jump to the bottom of this table. You can kind of hotkey that control down arrow. It looks like for water, been averaging, we'll say 3,000. We'll say 3,000 barrels. And for CO2, we'll say 7,200. Round up on one, round down on the other. You can come up with whatever method you like. Just for this example, that's what we're going to use. So what did I say about 3,000? Let's make it real simple. Let's just 3,000, 7,000 for 36 months. And then maybe for another 36 months, we'll do 3,000 and 3,100 and 6,900. Maybe for another 36 months. We're just kind of showing off the capabilities of the tool here, right? We'll go back to 3,000 and 7,000. In reality, you're just kind of guessing that what's going to get injected is what's going to get injected. There'll be a lot of other factors. A quick note, the last specified injection volume will be carried for 100 years. So this is the schedule that we're actually seeing built, and you can see quite long. It's longer than it needs to be. We built it so that you don't have to be coming back here all the time, increasing the length of your schedule, whatever. It's longer than it needs to be so that when you're forecasting in Curve Builder, you'll just use what you use. And it doesn't matter if the other data's there. It's not going to go into your forecast. So you've got basically like a treasure chest of forecast. So now we're going to go ahead and go over to Curve Builder, and you can send this data over by clicking Send to Data. Now, what that did, if you ever want to check to make sure your data actually did come over, everything to the right here is kind of like the working area for Curve Builder. It doesn't need to be there. So everything over to the right is like a working area for Curve Builder. This is where your injection schedule got sent. If you change your injection schedule, You'll see it changed over here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, and then on the next video we'll pick up in the PowerPoint and then start going through Curve Builder. There will probably be several Curve Builder videos because, as you can see, there are a lot of features, and a lot of these are new. I mean, like, we built these a week ago new, and some of them have changed. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and jump over there.